Sorry guys, bear with. I'll be able. Oh gosh, take that volume down. Hello everyone. Look at this. Look at all of these packets. This is, I think, 20. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. I've got a bit of a headache. So I'm probably not going to talk too much this time round. But I would like to say that I've been a bit naughty because I have done a bit of this off screen. Just, because it's fun and I'd like to relax a bit and just stick stickers in. So I will show you what I've got now and which cards we got in the card collection. And all right, let's get started. Again, if you've got any questions, just ask away. Sora isn't going to pay too much attention to the stream, unfortunately, because she's got her own stuff going on. So I'm going to try and read them from my iPad. I've got the questions coming up on the right. Oh my god, there's more packets than compies that attack Dita stock. Is there? Possibly. Oh, I need this pussycat to move because she's on the chair and I need the chair. Oh, I have also got some other news. I did find my Fallen Kingdom sticker album, but it has some water damage, unfortunately. I never managed to complete it, so I decided to go to the Panini website, and I actually bought the whole collection and stuck all the stickers in, and it is here, and it is beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's my first ever sticker album that I completed. Obviously, I cheated a bit. Can you can you consider buying the whole collection from the makers themselves? Actually consider cheating? Maybe. I suppose you're gonna have to. I suppose the whole thing about sticker albums is buying all the sticker packets individually and all of that. But you know, I did that, but never finished it, and it got damaged. So I thought, why not? Anyway, also I got a package today from Harley Pig. You should follow her on Instagram, HarleyPig127. If you don't, she's an amazing artist, and you should do it. And these were included in the package. Look at these. Aren't these beautiful? They're the little McDonald's toys, but she made customs. She added, the horns and changed them a bit. These were Triceratops originally, but she made the Fallen Kingdom Sinoceratops, which is adorable, and the Battle at Big Rock Nasutoceratops. Isn't that adorable? Fun fact, Nasuto in Italian actually means big-nosed. And Italian is, one of a... Oh, it's based on Latin. And dinosaur names are either Latin or Greek. And Nasutoceratops actually means big-nosed. Or nosy. Big-nosed, crested head? Ceratops. Yeah. No, it's horned head. So it's big-nosed horned head. And Ceratops, Sino means China, Chinese. So it's Chinese ceratopsian. Yeah. Some fun facts. I don't have any music in the background because I found it a bit distracting and I've got a bit of a headache, so sorry. It's gonna be just ASMR of me talking and stickers sticking and packets being opened. So, alright, I was gonna show you what I got. Okay. I was forgetting. I didn't get any in the first page, but here's I did tick the ones that I got here. Tick the ones off that I've got there. But I'll show you later. First of all, I'll show you the stickers. So, in this story section, I'm missing one here. I'm missing one there. Look at this. I absolutely adore this sticker here. It is a holographic, you know, scene of the end of Jurassic Park when dinosaurs ruled the earth. Oh, I think that might be my favorite sticker of the bunch. Oh, another thing, I have been scanning these on the app, and it's really cool, actually. You can hear the T-Rex roar, and you can actually download the sounds, which is great. It's very, very nice. And there's another holographic there. That's the baby Indominus, which was born in 2009. Well, both siblings were born in 2009, which is interesting. That is a very interesting part, actually. I read that. It says back in 2012, Masrani authorizes Dr. Wu to create a new hybrid. This is after the Indominus Rex, so InGen Securities Integrated Behavioral Raptor Intelligence Study, IBRIS for short. The project begins. During the initial phase, Subject V2, a female velociraptor, is rejected for aggression and unpredictability. It's unclear whether she is euthanized, which means killed, or moved away. Hoskins hires Owen Grady for IBRIS. Construction begins on Martel facility, on the Martel? I don't know, facility, a state-of-the-art research base in Siberia. This was all new to me before I read this. It is quite a, not well-known fact, I don't think. It's definitely not mentioned in the films. And I think this would be an incredible opportunity for, the movies or a spin-off series on Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever. Yeah, or a fan film. But that would be incredible. But it's such an interesting thing. That's a sticker right there. I completed the blue page, a nice holographic picture of blue right there, sticker. Another one there. As you can see, I've still got loads to go, so I apologize for continuing this, but I thought, I just really enjoy it. I like to do it in my own time, and then if I feel like it, I'll just show you the progress and then continue sticking some in later on. I completed that one. I like that. You can barely tell it's a sticker. And the Ford Explorer there. So how many of you guys knew about Subject V2? I didn't know about the base in Siberia. And that's it. Okay, now I'll show you the cards that I got. So I don't remember which ones we had last time I did the stream, but look, we've got an Allosaurus now. We have Apatosaurus, Baryonyx. I've got I think I've got a duplicate of that one. We've got Blue, Brachiosaurus. Love this picture. Coelosaurus, the Compy, Concavinator, Dilophosaurus, Dracorex. If you don't know, Dracorex is actually means the king of the dragons, but its full name is Dracorex Hogwartsia, which is a very fun reference to Harry Potter. Yeah, it means the king of the dragons from Hogwarts, I think. And when they first found Dracorex, I actually remember it. I read it in the newspaper a few years back. They discovered this dinosaur that looks like the Hungarian horntail, I believe, from Harry Potter. And they decided to name it after Harry Potter, and I thought that was really cool. It's nowhere as aggressive, I don't think. Herrerasaurus, Indoraptor, love the Indoraptor, Mononicus, or Mononicus. It depends, because if you say Mononicus, then you should say Deinonychus for Deinonychus. But if you say Deinonychus, then you should be saying Mononicus. So I don't really know. Oh, yeah, the Patasaurolophus. I've actually got a duplicate of this. What do you think if I sign one and give it away? That'd be really funny. Plesiosaurus, Protoceratops, Stegosaurus, which has the Mattel version 2 Stegosaurus paint job, which I really don't like. But anyway, it's still a nice card. Stygimoloch, Tapejara, and Triceratops. Nice little detail I've noticed is that the borders of the cards actually indicates their diet. So that's a carnivore, and it's red, it represents meat, and then green for leaves and foliage and stuff for the herbivores. There we go. But if you noticed, Tapejara actually has got a like a grayish, bluey purple grey thing, and that's because it's omnivorous. It says. I'm not too sure if that's true, but probably. I don't really know. I'm not a paleontologist, but that's interesting anyway. Okay, so we've got I think about 19 cards. Still got quite a few to go. Maximum's 50. So I think it's time to open some packets up and see what we find. There we go. First packet. First packet of the day, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get a few duplicates already because I've already got some. Oh, look. I can already tell that's a duplicate. Oh, look, a Coelosaurus. That is a duplicate too. So we're going to put... Actually, we're going to need to put the duplicates somewhere. I'm just going to pop them here to the side. So... we've definitely got that one. I'm sure of it. Look at this Brachiosaur, isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. Oh, holographic T-Rex. Beautiful. And blue. And I think I've got this one already. So I'm just going to sit on the cat. So which... No, I didn't look at the numbers. My head hurts. Okay, so we got 24. Yep, 24. We've got 24. There we go. So that's a duplicate, and that goes on the side. 37. Voila! We don't have 37. 37 is beautiful. Absolutely love this. This is probably my favorite render from the whole sort of franchise of the T-Rex. It's beautiful. Well, not franchise, of Jurassic World. My favorite rendition of the T-Rex from the franchise is obviously the Jurassic Park animatronic T-Rex. We're going to put all the rubbish over there. The animatronic was actually called Roberta. So in theory, calling her Rexy is wrong. It's sort of become a fan thing to call her Rexy, but I like calling her Roberta, because that's how the Stan Winston crew called their animatronic T-Rex. And they called the Triceratops animatronic, they called her Lady Margaret. So I call the Triceratops Lady Margaret too. So, 62, there we go. We don't have this one. I haven't been reading the chat much, so I apologize for that. I'll be reading some when I stuck these in. Well, I didn't do that very well. Yeah. That should be alright. Is that alright? No. Ah, there's a little line there, that's annoying. I can't really... If I was doing this off camera, I would stick my head in the view, but I don't want to do a hair reveal. I've already done that, but I don't want to shove my my head in the camera, and that's not very nice. Okay, that's better. Right, 129. 129. 129. Oh yeah, that's the one that we got already. Okay, so I'm going to read some questions now. Get the questions coming. Or going, or whatever. You own the album, Luke Rennie. Good for you. Yes, Grey Omnivore, yeah. Anthony Hull says, do I think the Giganotosaurus will look like the one from Evolution? There is a good chance it might, but I don't think so. It will look probably quite similar because it is meant to be the same animal, but if you look at the Allosaurus in Battle at Big Rock, it actually isn't the same design as the one in Evolution. Evolution is kind of, they tried to make the juvenile Allosaurus from the film from Fallen Kingdom look like an adult, so they just took that design and tweaked it a bit. But the one at Battle at Big Rock is actually a completely new design, and they haven't put that one in the game. So I think there's a good chance that we get to see a new design. I hope that satisfies your question. I hope Blue doesn't randomly appear with feathers. No, that will not happen. I am 100% sure that won't happen because I know for a fact that the crew working on the films and Colin Trevorrow really likes consistency within this new franchise. Again, I just talked about the Allosaurus, but the game isn't technically canon, so that doesn't really count. We're talking about the movies here, so you know, talking about consistency, they tried to make the animatronic T-Rex in Fallen Kingdom look exactly like the T-Rex from ILM, the CG T-Rex. What they did is they actually CNC'd and printed kind of the CGI model and refined it a little bit by hand, but that was to make sure that I actually matched it 100%. So they're quite keen on keeping consistency, and I very much doubt that they'll change the design of Blue. If they do, it would probably be because of something that happens in the story, I guess. This is just an idea. Maybe, I don't know, Dr. Wu decides to inject some real dinosaur DNA or some bird DNA in her, and she starts growing feathers. But I pretty much doubt that'll happen, and I hope it doesn't happen because Blue should remain the same. Having said that, I would love to see some feathered raptors or dinosaurs in the new film, because I think Jurassic kind of owes that to the scientific world. Where do we get the sticker album? Okay, so sticker album. This sticker album I got from Asda, which is UK's equivalent of Walmart. I'm not sure if it's just a European thing, because Panini is an Italian company which is in Europe. I don't know if it's a worldwide thing, but I highly suggest you go and visit their website, which is www.paninigroup.com. There we go. And see if you can actually find it. If not, maybe you can find one on eBay or just order it from the website. And nowadays it's quite easy to get stuff from all around the world. You probably have to spend some money on it, but I think it's worth it. It's pretty cheap. I mean, just the album is £1.50, which is $2. That's nothing, especially nowadays. Anyway, let's have a look at this card. Not car. What do you think this card is? Let's see if You can guess. Hello from Russia. Wow. Amargasaurus. Okay, let's see if it is Amargasaurus. I think it's going to be a duplicate of Blue. Oh, it's a duplicate of Indoraptor. Oh, I really love this card though. We're setting this in the duplicate pile and we'll move on. I think we've got that one. We've definitely got this one. I'm not sure about that one. And that's the mosasaur. I'm not sure on that one either. So let's put these down. 39. Let's start with 39. There we go. Oh, we don't have it. Perfect. Right, for these, as I mentioned in the last stream, these two-part sort of pictures, I align on the middle like that, and then I'll see if that aligns there, and it does, and it's perfect. Oh no, it's not. That doesn't line up. Wait a minute, that's a problem. Woo. Good thing that these don't stick straight away. They've got like a few minutes before they actually completely stick. I don't know if that's how it works, but I think our best bet is just to line up the actual design just to make it look consistent. Okay, let's move on to the next number, which is 56. Oh look, we're gonna complete the Triceratops. That's lovely. That is satisfying. Sora's looking at the screen, so hopefully she'll be able to read some questions out. I saw a question earlier that asked how my break is going. It's okay. I did have some scary news, but everything seems to be going okay at the moment. It was a bit stressful, but other than that, I'm trying to take it easy because I know I've got a lot of Rexes to make, and it's gonna be quite overwhelming. I appreciate and I love the fact that you guys love them, and I've got getting so much support, but at the same time it's quite a lot. I've got quite a lot to make. I've received like a good 100 or so messages from people wanting to get one, so hopefully I'll be able to satisfy everyone at some point. It might take a few years. 201. Any other questions?
You said when the Rex will be back. When is the Barry or the Raptors?
Okay. I said the T-Rex is going to be back mid to late January, I think. I'm going to start making them probably from tomorrow. 201. We don't have this one. But the others will definitely come back. Not anytime soon at the moment because I'm obviously going to work on the T-Rex and I'm only one guy with two hands. 201, yeah, okay. So, yeah, they'll definitely come back, but not straight away. Maybe sometime during the year. We'll see. Okay, so that was the second packet. Let's open the third. Ooh, what do you think this card is going to be, guys? Mosasaurus. Ooh, well, it's a carnivore. Is it going to be a T-Rex? I don't have a T-Rex yet. Ooh, I think I saw something there. Look, it's white. I think it's an Indominus Rex. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes. Oh, 23. That's my number. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. We're going to put her in the collection. First non-duplicate card of today. And I'm going to put her in her place. right after, oh, before the Indoraptor, obviously. It's a nice purpley pinky background, purpley, lavendery. There we go. Man, I love these cards. Oh, should I get a binder for them? I don't know. I kind of like keeping them in their box. So, you know, it's designed for them, so I guess that would make sense. Okay, so let's move on. 19. Oh, 14, 19, 14, 16, 19, and 83. So let's see what 14 is. Oh, we don't have 14. Excellent, excellent. What's that? Is that a dead animal? Or is that just a bit of the grass? I don't know. It's either a skeleton or just something. I don't know. You love Doritos? Yeah, they're alright. I'm not crazy. What's your favourite crisps? Because mine... what are my favourite crisps? Pom Bears, probably? They're just the easiest ones. There we go. We've got a duplicate here. And we've got another duplicate here. Let's see if 83 is a duplicate. 83. Yep. Okay, next packet. Do you guys think I'll be able to complete this just by buying all the packs? Or do you think I'm going to have to buy some stickers individually? I think I'm going to have to buy some stickers individually at some point. I know that Panini gives you a limit of how many you can buy individually, obviously, because they don't want you to cheat unless you want to buy the whole collection. Okay, what's this going to be? I think it's going to be... Oh, I didn't see what colour it was. I'm going to say T-Rex. Oh, and Dilophosaurus, and it's number 3. I don't think I've got this one. I should probably keep these out of the box at the moment. 1. There we go. We're missing number 2. But look at that, and Dilophosaurus. That's nice. Very nice indeed. Actually, I'm going to move these out of the way because I don't want the album to move all these around. Okay, so 14, 54, 65, 83. Okay, guys, 83. Look at this. Does anyone want a Claire? Okay, I've got a question for you guys. I want you guys to rank the whole 5 films of Jurassic. You know, what's your number 1 pick? What's number 2? What comes 3rd and 4th and 5th? Go, tell me now, and then I'll tell you mine. 14. We just had that one. Damn. 54. And we've got that one too. 65. Let's see if we're a bit more lucky here. There we go. We've got one. And it's the weird Brachiosaurus from Jurassic Park 3, which a lot of people seem to dislike. Yeah, you can't decide. They're all good. Yeah, I kind of agree. Maybe Jurassic Park 3 isn't as good. Just maybe. Is there a way for me to send you a short video of my Jurassic World card collection? I tried to DM it to you, but apparently Instagram does send videos. I don't really reply to my Instagram much, especially now because I'm on my break. I suggest you just upload it on Instagram and tag me in it. Eventually I'll see it. 65. Card collection. Is it these cards or are they the other trading card collection? Because there's another collection, but it's only in France. It's still from Panini, but they only sold it in France for some reason, which is weird. Favorite fight is Irex versus Irex and Blue. Yeah, that is epic. That is truly epic. Okay, so how do I rank the films myself? I think Jurassic Park, number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with Fallen Kingdom, I think. I love that film. A lot of people didn't like it, but I loved it. Oh, Ellie. Oop, I just bent it. Oops. Yeah, Fallen Kingdom, I love. It just feels like like an Amblin film, which is the company that Steven Spielberg created, founded. Oh look, another Coelurus. Jeez. Oh, number 2. We're gonna put a card in the front. Yeah. It's truly an Amblin film. Spielberg made Indiana Jones under Amblin, and I feel like there's certainly some aspects of Fallen Kingdom that remind me of Indiana Jones, and I absolutely adore Indiana Jones. I really love that series of franchise. So, you know, I'm happy with Fallen Kingdom. I love it. And it makes sense to me going in that direction. As I said before in other videos, it makes sense because it just follows the book a bit better. The Jurassic Park series, so 1, 2, and 3. One follows the novel, sort of. Obviously not 100%. I'd say like 50 to 60%. But none of the others really did. And I think, you know, Destroying Isla Nublar is sad, but, you know, it's 66. Why am I on 80? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I can't count today, guys. Talking about counting, number 3 is going to have to be The Lost World. I like The Lost World. It's a bit weird sometimes, but I still like it. Then Jurassic World is definitely a lot better thought out than Jurassic Park 3. I have a bit of a connection with Jurassic Park 3 because that was my childhood film. So I would personally put them about the same level, but realistically, Jurassic Park 3 is going to have to be last. So Jurassic Park, Fallen Kingdom, Lost World, Jurassic World, and Jurassic Park 3. For now, it keeps changing. I never really decide an ultimate sort of list. It keeps changing, but that's how I rank them for now. Okay, Acro says 1 Jurassic Park, 2. No, wait, what? I don't understand. 1 Jurassic Park, 2 The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Wait, what? I don't understand how you formatted that. No, congratulations, Wild West Clips. That sounds cool.
What's the numbers? I think it's Jurassic Park, Lost World,
Jurassic Park, Lost World,
Fallen Kingdom,
Jurassic World,
and then
Jurassic World, and JB. Yeah.
It's about yours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like mine, but swapping Fallen Kingdom and the Lost World. There's one thing that I kind of don't like. Well, that doesn't really feel like a Jurassic in Fallen Kingdom is... Oh, what am I doing? What number was this? 104? Oh gosh, 104 was it? I'm just talking too much. I'm getting lost, and the headache still certainly isn't helping. Ellie Sattler, yeah. Okay. So yeah, one thing that doesn't feel very Jurassic for me in Fallen Kingdom is, you know, when they capture the dinosaurs, how are the dinosaurs awake? Like the T-Rex is roaring in the cage. How in the heck did they manage to get the T-Rex all, you know, caged up and all of that, awake? And the baryonyx too, they're like lifting the baryonyx with a crane and it's awake and it's snapping at people. How did they do that? They must be incredibly talented mercenaries. How have you got an idea? It just doesn't make sense to me.
A very fast sedative.
A very fast sedative.
So it burns through them really quick.
Maybe I'm trying to guess that it's the same one that they used on Blue, and Blue was out for quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
You don't know how long between the sedation.
Yeah, we don't know how long between the sedation and all that was, but still, you'd think that they would use longer sedative specifically, so that dinosaur. Oh look, we've completed the last page. That's nice. Yeah, you'd think they use a better sedative or a longer one, longer lasting one. Oh, there we go. 215, and we align it with the other one. Lovely. Look at this. Can't even notice that they're two different stickers. Perfect. Okay. Look up Jurassic Park Kenner. Are you saying that to me or to someone else? Because I know about Kenner. Yeah, I always change my mind. Yeah, Anthony, how I understand. I already know the worst one, yes. It's terrible script writing. Yeah, originally, oh my gosh, how many script changes did Jurassic Park 3 go through? If you want to know more about it, follow Clayton Fioriti. I don't know why you're not following him if you're not, because he speaks everything. He talks everything Jurassic, the lore, and explains every single question you've got. Yeah, so do that, please. I actually went to see Fallen Kingdom with him in London, and that was a great experience. He's a lovely guy, lovely guy. Yeah. Okay, another duplicate Indoraptor. What? Is this the same exact pack as before? No, it can't be. They can't put the same. Maybe they can. Well, I know these. Oh gosh, I can't even speak. Okay, 107. 107. Okay, we don't have 107, which is good. Here's a 2-part one. The Demon Carnotaurus is awesome. Yes, it's cool. I don't really like it that much though, because it looks really derpy. It looks too cartoony for me. I like quite realistic looking sculpts, like the Thrasher T-Rex. That's beautiful in my opinion. But hey, everyone's got their own opinion, and that's fine. 175. By the way, if you're from Washington or whatever, I hope you're safe at home. Don't go out, just in case. We've got this one. Of course we do. These look like a wedding cake topper. They look perfect together. eBay. Oh, the one I have doesn't stand. Oh, I know my Red Rex doesn't stand. My Thrasher T-Rex doesn't really stand because whenever I try to bend the leg, heat bend the leg back into place, after a while kind of bend back into being bent. So yeah, that's annoying. But you know, they're old figures. They're bound to not perform as well as when they were new, especially when they've been used for quite a bit. You know. Okay, what's this gonna be? I think it's gonna be. I want a T-Rex. Can we have a T-Rex today, please? That would be lovely. I'd love a T-Rex. Ooh, a Dimorphodon. This is a good-looking Dimorphodon. I like the colours. That sort of teal green, blue. Is teal green or blue? It's both. Okay. Blue background, orange and yellow wings. It looks very nice. And I love that spot gloss on it, on the satin or matte background. Okay, number 17 goes in the collection after. Let's see. After Dilophosaurus. We're missing 16 and 18. Well, we're missing a lot more actually, but yeah, you won it. Congratulations. It's always very satisfying when you win a bidding thing. You're like, yeah, I'm richer than you guys. No, I'm not. Do I think Dracorex's Digimoloch could be classified as a separate species or a life stage of Pachycephalosaurus? For me personally, I think they are the same species. It makes sense to me that they're the same animal, because if you look at some birds nowadays, they look quite different when they're younger than how they are in adulthood. Fully grown. So that makes sense to me. Also, whenever we find new species, we all kind of always classify them as adults. But I know for a fact Jack Horner, the paleontologist that advised on Jurassic Park, and we've got this one. That advised on Jurassic Park. Look, that's a new hybrid for you. Indominus Rex. Yeah, he actually owns some of those some fossils of those animals, and he actually cut the bones in half to find out what the growth stage of each animal was. And Dracorex seems to be younger. Stygimoloch seems to be like intermediate, and Pachycephalosaurus seems to be, an adult. So I think that makes sense. We haven't really sort of described any kind of juvenile dinosaurs except for Musaurus and other things. Maybe Shipionyx. I'm not sure.
They did that with Dilophosaurus.
187.
The first copy that was found was actually a juvenile, but they thought it was fully grown, which is why the Jurassic Park ones are tiny.
Okay, so Sora just said that they did the same thing with Proconsignathus. Proconsignathus is like the more ancient version of Compsognathus, and it lived in the Triassic. When they found it, it was actually smaller. It was actually quite small, which is what the Jurassic Park compies are based off of. 186. So the actual Compsognathus is bigger than the one that is in Jurassic Park, which is a bit of an odd one, because in Jurassic Park all the dinosaurs seems to be too big. 187. Look at this. That's a new one. That's always nice to see.
This is where a paleontologist shuts me down. Says I'm completely wrong. It's just what I read.
That's what Sora read. She doesn't want to take any responsibility for it, and I understand.
Not a paleontologist.
She's not a paleontologist. Neither am I, but I am friends with one. If that makes sense. Okay, 210, 210, 210, 200. There we go. Ah, look at that. Ooh, about Indoraptor. I mentioned in the first live stream that was not actually my first live stream. This was first live stream of the sticker album, that I was gonna sculpt a new head for my Indoraptor figure, the Mattel one. And I said that I was waiting on the person that I bought the Indoraptor figure from to send it over. And it finally arrived, and it's right here. And I got myself some reference pictures to help me. I don't know where I put the picture.
It was on your desk.
Oh, I found it. There we go. That's a reference picture. Can you see what I mean about it being inaccurate to the film? It almost looks like it's got like a big nose, like a, I don't know, like a beak. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think it looks a bit off. Actually, I'll go grab my other Indoraptor, which I modified. I did try to make it look more accurate, but I want to do it again because I didn't actually sculpt it from scratch. I prefer sculpting from scratch because I can actually control the detail a lot better. You'll see what I mean in just a few minutes when I go grab it, because the head sculpt looks a bit too, I mean, on my modified version, looks a bit too smooth. There's not enough detail. I'm just going to go grab the Indoraptor. I'm coming back. Ta-da! There we go. This is the first Indoraptor I've ever had. And yeah, this is the modified head. And I think it looks a lot better. What do you guys think? But as you can see, the detail isn't quite there. I mean, look, it looks a bit messy, I think. The sculpt looks a bit messy because I did carve material away. I didn't really sculpt over it. So I think it's best if I just redo it. Also, the nose from the front's a bit too wide. So yeah, I would love to do that. Cast it in hard rubber. Black hard rubber. It's going to be awesome. And that's it. Yeah, this looks really odd to me. You say it looks clean. Yeah, no, not for me. I always try to push myself to make the best I can, and that's definitely not the best I can do. Also, I can make copies for myself, obviously. Anyway, 215. We've got that one. Is there a way to take a break? Because I'm a bit tired, I need a little break, but I don't know if I can do that. Can I do that? I've never done that before.
You can't pause a stream. Usually people put a
I can't pause a stream. I can't pause a stream. I can't actually mute it either. Oh yes, I can. Mute microphone. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a 5 to 10 minute break. If that's okay, I'll see you back soon, and we'll continue with these and talk more Jurassic. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining. See you later. I'm back. I didn't realize the time flew. I was just in the middle of eating a packet of crisps and I looked at the time and I thought, oh, and I saw it was 31 minutes past. 1 minute late. Anyway, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I'm still pretty tired and I've still got my headache, so I'm probably gonna have to end it short soon. But it's okay, we can open like a couple of packets still. Let's have a look at the questions. Yeah, basically follow what Channel Grantito said. Also, when you mix the two parts, make sure you mix them thoroughly. They have to look like one color once it's all mixed, instead of still seeing streaks of the gray in it or the greeny yellow bit. So you have to mix it in for like a good minute or two. When you release the pre-orders for that T-Rex, can you do them in different colors? No. Different colors are custom orders. I will do different colors later on. I plan to do like a retro collection of the T-Rex with, you know, the classic Kenner colors. So a nice red Rex like Beavers. Then a Thrasher T-Rex, a Bull T-Rex. That would be lovely. I would love to do that. It's probably going to happen after I sell some brown ones. I have accepted a few custom orders already, but I don't think I'll accept any from now on until I've made a good few T-Rexes, because it gets too much for me. Okay, I think, what do you think is the best Mattel dinosaur figure produced? Oh man, that is a good question. There's a good few, there's a good number of really good ones. I think the Sinoceratops is beautiful. There's the Legacy Collection Pteranodon is gorgeous. I think the oh my gosh, I can't think of any. The Epic Roaring T-Rex is good. I don't know. The first Stegosaurus was really nice as well. Oh, as in playability. Yeah, the Epic Roaring T-Rex is brilliant. I think the Primal Attack figures are probably the best ones in terms of playability, because you can actually puppeteer them. You can move their heads and all of that. And that's fantastic. I wish I had something like that when I was a kid. I'm still... I just picked up some crisps and I'm eating them. Sorry, guys. Super Colossal T-Rex is great. I love it. I do think the sculpt could be a bit better, especially for that scale. They just took the Thrash and Throw T-Rex sculpt and made it bigger. They didn't really add more detail in it. In fact, some detail like under the belly or on the back is just a bit lost. And you know, when you scale something up, you should change the sculpt a bit, like what they did on the Super Colossal Blue. The Super Colossal Blue is great. It's got fantastic detail. It is movie accurate. The head looks like it just popped out from the film. Honestly, if someone took a mold of that head and cast one and repainted it properly and added glass eyes, it would genuinely look like a really realistic rendition. And obviously don't sell them because that's illegal. Supercastle and Dominus I don't have, so I can't really talk about that much. Yeah, let's get to the cards. Okay, personally, again, changing opinion kind of quickly, but I think as a kid I would have preferred something from PNSO because I did, and Nanmu because I do really like accurate looking or realistic looking toys when I was a kid. Okay, right, so what's this going to be? A Pteranodon, and we don't have it. Fun fact, Pteranodon means toothless wing. That Pteranodon's got teeth, so that's inaccurate. The Jurassic Park 3 Pteranodons are inaccurate, but that's okay because they're supposed to be monsters. They're not supposed to be real Pteranodons. But I do like the fact that they've gotten rid of the teeth from the Jurassic World design. Quite like that design. I quite like the Pteranodon design in general. It's nowhere near accurate, but it's really nice, I think. 40, 36, 38. There we go. And we got number 5, which we have. Then we've got 107. We've got that one earlier. Oh look, it's the wedding cake topper again. But I don't think we've got this one. This is from the final battle in Jurassic World. Owen's hiding behind a bit of amber with his rifle. No, it's not. Is it a rifle? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not good with guns. Okay, so what number is this? Oh, 18. Alright, go back. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Why is this one 18? This one's from Jurassic World. But here it talks about Subject V2. Maybe because it talks about Owen, so they just shoved a picture of Owen in. Weird. Still works though. Are there any questions? Are there any questions, guys? Would protoputty suffice? For what? For flexible dinosaur skin. Okay, protoputty isn't really professional. Protoputty is just a fun thing that you can do. I used it because I lacked funds and resources at the time. The perfect material to make dinosaur skin is either silicone, which is casting silicone, or foam latex. Foam latex is what they use in the film industry. This is a new baryonyx. We don't have this one. And I think I prefer this one over... actually I don't know. I quite like that green background. I like them both. There we go. Okay, so we have got 160, 87, 201, and 216. I know some people on Instagram have asked me about my background, what I studied, where I worked, what I worked on and stuff. No one has asked me on YouTube, which is quite interesting. But I guess because on Instagram it says in my bio that I'm a sculptor and work in the film industry, but I don't really write that anywhere on YouTube or say that on YouTube, so if you want you can ask, if not that's okay. 160. Oh, there we go. Look, we've completed the Lost World first page. And this is the animatronic Pachycephalosaurus. I think it's beautiful. Animatronics in the Jurassic series have always looked phenomenal. Except, there's always an exception. I think the Spinosaurus animatronic did move a bit too much like a robot. It did not look... It didn't move in a very sort of... Organic, thank you, organic manner. Other than that, the animatronic is beautiful. 187. How much money do I make?
Not a lot.
Yeah, I don't make much money. When I was working in film before the lockdown, before my health issues and all of that, it was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. Unfortunately, everything in the UK is more expensive, so even if the pay is good... Oh, look. I already know we've got this one. What number is it? 87. Let's just be sure. Oh, yeah, we've got this one. So I'm not going to say how much I was making because privacy, I guess. I wouldn't feel comfortable because I was working as a freelancer, so I could kind of set my own price, but kind of not. I don't know. 201, 201. Yeah, we've got this one. 216. We've got this one too. Look, guys, got a full set like that. If anyone wants one, hit me up. What is your favorite fictional dinosaur outside of the Jurassic Park World franchise? Are there any fictional dinosaurs that aren't Jurassic Park? I'm not sure. In that case, no, I don't really. Yeah, but that's because Isla Nublar isn't real. Sorry. Animatronic dinosaurs are better than CGI dinosaurs. It depends. If you try to make an animatronic run, then CGI is better than animatronic. I think the best solution is a blend of the two, which is what they did in Fallen Kingdom in certain shots. The perfect blend for me is when Blue is operated on, because that is a rod puppet mixed with animatronics and mixed with CG. In some shots, it is the actual puppet, but just the eye is CG. And they were able to do that because of, you know, the consistency that Trevorrow has sort of imposed on the crew. Because the animatronic is the same model as a CG model, they were able to match it up 100%. So they could literally superimpose perfectly any part that they needed to behave differently onto the animatronic. Anyway, what card is this? I think it's a T-Rex. Oh, it's the new Baryonyx again. Okay. So yeah, I love that. I love that mix of CG. And I don't mean mix of CG and animatronic like one scene is fully animatronic and one scene is fully CG. I think the best is an actual mix, like have the puppet, the actual animatronic in front of you, and if you need to tweak some things that don't really look quite right, you can replace it with CG. I think that works really well. 54. Ah, we've got that one. I need the top one. 76. Ah, there we go. We don't have this one. Lovely. I'm going to read another question after this sticker. My challenge for you, Marco, can you sculpt a GP3 male velociraptor with milliput and make it realistic and paint it, maybe make it into a rubber saw? I've made that. I've done that. I've actually got a cast here. It still needs cleaning. Ooh. Actually, I've got a... That's the original sculpt. Just a minute. Oh, I can take the original. There we go. Okay, so this is the original sculpt that I molded. This is the original sculpt that I sculpted and then molded. So I took this out of the mold, so it's not perfect. I mean, it did break a bit when I took it out of the mold, but that's okay because I've got the mold now. But yeah, this is the actual sculpt that I'm going to use on the female and male versions of that of series 3. There we go. Bit of a close up of the head. It's missing a bit of the eyebrow there because it broke off. But yeah, this is the sculpt, and I've turned it into a rubber saw. Voila, this is it. This is a test cast, and it is very bubbly because I tried to add the flaking effect that Mattel does in their figures, like little particles in the cast. But that is a downside to pouring casting instead of injection molding. A lot of air gets trapped, so that happens. So I'm just going to do a straight cast without any flakes of color in, and then just paint over it. But this is how casts come out, guys. There is a lot of cleaning up to do. It's not easy. All these are bleeder holes so the air will escape, and it did escape from here. It was beautiful, but I didn't put any bleeder holes here, and you can definitely see. Yeah, these are the pore holes, but yeah, it's rubbery, and it moves and it bends and stuff. It's lovely. I love it. I will be making some of these in the future. I need to fix a few things first, but these are actually the ones that I sent to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. Andy's Dinosaur Reviews has got these new sculpts of the raptors. I gifted them to him as a thank you for buying my figures and reviewing them. Yeah, he bought a Spino, and he's in the process of getting a T-Rex too. So expect that on his channel and subscribe to him because he makes amazing reviews. 155. And he's incredibly generous with his reviews towards me. We've got this one. 211, 211, 211, 211, 211. We don't have. Lovely. It's the Indoraptor. This is the actual animatronic eye. One thing that I don't like about Fallen Kingdom, another thing, is that they made an animatronic for the Indoraptor, and you can only see it in one scene. For like a couple of seconds. They replaced the whole animatronic with a CG version for all the other scenes. Although they actually had an animatronic. Like in the scene where Wheatley gets killed, spoilers, the Indoraptor eats, Wheatley. He bites off his hand, and then the animatronic gets closer, and in the trailer they actually used the animatronic in the first trailer, and you can see it looks beautiful, it looks realistic. Oh my god, I'm not doing this very well, am I? They put so much effort into that animatronic. It had the nictitating membrane, that white thing on the eye, actually move and cover the eye. It looked so realistic. It looked gorgeous. But then yeah, it's crazy that they did that. It's not easy. It's not an easy mechanism to have that white translucent membrane go over the eye while it's blinking. It's crazy. Yeah, and all that effort's gone, and they just replaced it all with CG. The only scene that you can actually see the animatronic is when Wheatley is trying to pull the tooth out of the jaw of the Indoraptor. That little shot, that is the animatronic. and that's infuriating. I hate it. I hate that they completely replace things. They did that. If you don't know, uh, a series of films. There's actually a prequel and the actual film that came out in the 80s called The Thing. That is directed by John Carpenter. The first one is all practical effects, obviously, because it's the 80s, and it's beautiful. It's a classic. I love that film. Then they did the prequel in 2011. They made loads of animatronics for it, just like, following the style of the original. And then the directors, there was an interview actually. There was an interview of the directors just before the screening, the public screening of the film, The Thing, the new one in 2011, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we've done a mix of animatronics and CG, and it looks gorgeous." They went in, and then they interviewed them when they came out, and they don't look very happy. Directors, believe it or not, don't have full control of a production. Usually, producers have a lot to do with stuff, and sometimes things can get a bit funny in the sense that the directors didn't really expect all the animatronics in that film to be completely replaced with CG, and that CG looks awful. It looks so bad. It is one of the in the industry us people in the industry know that film because of how bad the CG was, and because of it replacing the amazing animatronics they did. And that is such a sad thing, and it's so sad to see that on new films too, because people don't seem to be learning from their mistakes, and that's really sad. I don't know why it's a thing that in modern productions everything seems to be replaced with CG. It's probably because of time constraints and stuff. Like, with CG, you can change things right at the last minute. But still, it is very sad for me. Like, that Indoraptor animatronic is beautiful. I know that there are a couple of differences between the animatronic Indoraptor and the CG model, which is a change they made towards the end. If you notice in the trailer, in the bottom jaw of the Indoraptor, there's some scales missing, and that is an intentional design. You can see like scars on the bottom jaw where the scales are missing, because they wanted to give the effect that the Indoraptor was a prototype. It wasn't really a completely functioning creature, so they tried to make it at the beginning to make it look like it's got diseases and stuff. And that's why it's missing some scales on the bottom jaw. And they must have changed their minds later on and completely replaced it with CG. Sorry, this is a very long rant. I'll stop now. Let's continue with the stickers. But yeah, this is a little insight to the industry. And if you're not aware, I actually did work in films. I worked at Warner Brothers, on the sets and stuff of the newest Men in Black film. You can see some things I helped make in it. I encountered Chris Hemsworth, the actor that plays Thor, another pteranodon. Fun fact, they were filming the desert scene. I was in the same sound stage as when they were acting and filming. And at one point they were taking a break, and he walked past me, and he was talking to his crewmates and colleagues or whatever. And just as he walked past me, he said, "Oh, I need the toilet," in his Australian accent. So I guess he was going to the toilet. Yeah, that was really funny. I don't know if I should be saying all this actually, but it's okay. That was a very strange experience on that film. It was so cool to actually walk into all the sets and all of that, but it was a bit stressful. I'm not gonna lie. That's just the thing about the industry. It is stressful. 109. Yeah, that isn't the only film I worked on. Oh, 109. Look, we don't have that one. That's lovely. It's Dr. Grant with Lady Margaret. Yeah, those aren't that isn't the only film I worked on. I worked on others. Other big films, including, as we're on the right topic, a film called Ammonite. I'm not sure if it's actually come out yet, but it's got Kate Winslet in it, which is the actress from Titanic. And I actually got to sculpt some fossils of Ichthyosaurus, or an ichthyosaur. And yeah, all the fossils you see in that film, or most of them that are featured in the film, I sculpted with my colleagues and painted with my colleagues, and that was amazing. And I'd like to thank my boss Sophie for that opportunity. She's a lovely, lovely human being. 208. 208. If you want, you can see the trailer online for Ammonite, and you can actually see the fossils in there. But one thing that is really annoying about the industry is that it's very rare that you get mentioned in the credits. In the credits, it's usually the leaders of the groups in which you work in. It almost feels like a factory when you work in the industry sometimes, because you just work on a little bit and then pass it on, open a mold, and then extract the cast, pass it on, open a mold, extract it. It's all like that for big productions anyway. And they tend not to. Oh, there we go. That's a new one. They tend not to like include everyone in the credits. Actually, I would say that probably 40% of the whole people that work on the film are actually mentioned in the credits of films. I'm sure that if they mentioned every single person that worked on film on that film, 214. Oh, we've got 214. 287. Oh my god, I'm getting so many of these. Oh, someone spamming questions, someone being naughty. I don't like that. It's very disrespectful. Don't spam. Alright, let's open another one. Yeah, if you guys got any other questions about the industry or about the film industry, about anything really, ask along. Sora will read the questions out for me. Whether she wants to or not. Oh, we've got another Baryonyx. And we got this one already. That one I'm not sure of. We've got this one. Ian. I don't think we've got Ian, but let's have a look. So, 92. Are there any questions?
No.
Ah, we're going to complete Ian. Look at that. Okay, and then 110. And we've got it. This is a nice picture, actually. It's cute. Okay, next one. This is getting faster because I'm getting so many duplicates. Oh, I opened it upside down.
Someone asked, would you rather have a pet baby Indoraptor that's completely tame and calm and docile, or the same thing except baby blue?
That's a good question. I don't know. At the moment, I like Indoraptor a lot, so probably gonna go for Indoraptor now. But I'm probably gonna change my mind. Look, we've got a Triceratops. Look at that. Okay, let's add her to the collection. 46. There we go. Got two Triceratops. Yeah. More questions?
Do you think Giga will be stronger than Rexy?
I don't think so. Realistically, the Giganotosaurus hasn't got as strong as a jaw as the T-Rex. T-Rex seems to be the animal with the strongest bite force in the whole sort of history of land animals, I think. Oh wait, number 3. Where am I going? Oh look. Oh, that's nice. So, I don't know. Rexy herself, or Roberta, is actually quite old. That could be, she's over 30. That could be a downside, but at the same time, she has got a lot of experience in fighting. Look back to Jurassic Park. Look back to Jurassic World. She survived by herself for years on the island. Yeah. If they have a Giganotosaurus in the new film, it's probably quite young. Not very experienced. So I'm gonna root for the Rex. 117.
Another question is, did you ever apply for a Jurassic movie, or was the window just not open?
That is a good question. I did. I actually got offered to work on Dominion, or I have. What? I know there was someone looking for. I know there was someone from the John Nolan team, which is the people that are making the animatronics this time round, to look for a helper sculptor or whatever, and I was I was told that by someone in the industry, and I was about to get in contact with them, but unfortunately right at that time is when I had my health issues, and that is one of the things that I really regret. It's not really my fault though, so it's not really a regret, but I actually had to pass the opportunity of working on my dream job, Jurassic World Dominion. 66. Because of my health issues, and that sucks. It really does. But at the same time, I kind of appreciate not working on it, because otherwise everything would be spoiled for me. Working, as I said earlier, working on the industry is very stressful. I know for a fact that production itself was very stressful, because I have a close friend of mine that actually worked there on the, I think, was it the puppets team? I don't know, the props team, I think. It was actually my roommate a few years ago. Yeah, he told me that it was quite stressful. Yeah, and I don't think I could have coped with that. I can't deal with stress much right now because of my health and all of that. Yeah, I get stressed really easily, and I don't think I could have. I think working on a Jurassic would have spoiled the enjoyment of watching the film, of enjoying the film. If that makes any sense. I hope that answered your question. Oh, that's an Triceratops.
I don't know. Someone is starting to make figures and
Oh.
doesn't know whether they should work in 135 or 115.
Okay, 135 is cheaper. If you
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah, if you've got oh, that's a nice shot. If you've got money constraints, always make smaller figures, because that cuts down the costs dramatically, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
1/15. 1/15. 1/15 is bigger than the actual Mattel toys, and they're pretty big. So I think as a beginner, you should start with 1/35.
Says me he's making one at 1:1.
Oh, make one 1:1.
No, I am.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sora's is actually making a 1:1 dinosaur. Believe it or not. Life size. It is a compy,
But still big.
but it's still pretty big. 154.
What's your favourite scene in Jurassic Park?
Oh my gosh. You serious? Oh, which is my favourite scene from Jurassic Park?
Anything with that, probably.
Yeah, nothing like. Right. When I was little, my favourite scene in Jurassic Park was the raptors in the kitchen. But that was because, speaking of which, but that was because I was obsessed with raptors when I was little. 154. There we go. But now, oh my gosh, the Triceratops scene is emotional. It's very nice. But I think I'm gonna have to go with cool. And I think my favourite scene from Jurassic Park is the T-Rex breakout.
Then, connected to that, which one's your favourite of the movies?
Which scene?
No,
which movie is my
movie's your
favourite?
Yeah.
Jurassic Park. Hands down. Jurassic Park, the first one. The original. It's just not just because it's a better film, in my opinion, but it's also because of how much it changed the industry. That is the first time that a CGI creature was implemented fully into a film. And they completely nailed it. It's that CG, obviously it doesn't look great nowadays, but it still holds up really well, I think. Compared to some more recent films, yeah, definitely. Like The Thing.
Yeah. Jurassic Tree reviews said, when you're done making everyone's custom Rexes, you should make a video showing all the different custom ones.
Yeah, I could do that, but I can't do that. Because, well, no, actually, you know, I could do that.
You'd have to wait till everybody got
I'd have to wait until everyone got their own custom T-Rex. And I'd have to take pictures of them all individually beforehand and then compile them at the end.
A lot of editing.
That's a lot of editing, but it's not just that. I need permission from people that bought it, because obviously it's their figure, it's their own kind of version of it. And that is a bit daunting, having to go and say, hey, do you mind if I post or upload pictures or videos of your T-Rex or whatever? So people seem to forget that it is, when you buy something, it is technically yours, so that's another. How many Indoraptors have we got now?
Someone asked if you're making the rubber dino, which you will.
If I'm making a rubber dino, I am making a rubber dino, yeah.
Will it be the Jurassic Park model or the realistic one? Because the realistic one is their preferred.
I do remember Patasaurolophus. Yeah, the dilo I'm making, or I have made, is the Jurassic Park dilo. I am in the works of making something with a certain paleontologist. It's a little project we're kind of starting to work on, but I'm not going to say too much about that. But I really want to show you guys the Dilophosaurus figure that I made. I've designed the packaging and all of that as well. But should I build hype? Should I show you? I don't know. What's the next question?
Are you from Italy?
I am from Italy. I was born and brought up in Italy. I moved to the UK to the UK in 2015. My mum's English, which is why I can speak English. I do occasionally get stuff wrong though. But yeah, I was born and brought up in Italy. I went to school in Italy, got Italian friends. My dad's Italian. And I love pizza.
Just a bit.
Is there another question?
If there was an open spot in Dominion, which character would you want to come back the most? To be fair, most of them are.
Yeah, to be honest, most of them are coming back. An open spot for someone to return. What, like dead? Can dead people return? I would love Muldoon to come back, but obviously that's not possible because unfortunately the actor passed away in 2001, I believe. He's a cool character. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind seeing Roland Tembo, but again, P. Postlethwaite passed too, and that's sad. What number was it? Damn it. Oh no. 200 and...
The one in your hand?
Yeah, I took the
In that
number
one?
out. No, I don't know. Guys, what number was this? I wasn't paying attention. I need help. I need to know what number this is.
Everyone's like, I don't know. 200? 200's coming up.
Was it? Do I have two?
Double check through the other side bits. These bits.
Is there a
Should be
200?
near the top. I don't see one.
I don't see a 200, guys.
No.
Are you making it up? It's 209, someone says. Lethal prototype. We're going to preview. Indoraptor, weaponized hybrid dinosaur. That's okay. You've got nice hands.
There is a 209.
There is a 209. Okay, it's 209. Thank you to whoever said 200.
A Jurassic
That's
fan.
mean. That's very mean.
And Luke Redden.
Okay. Oh wait a minute. What's this? It's random. Okay. Did I reply to all of it?
No, there's still more. Will the rubber dilo have movable frill?
I really want to show them. Should I show them? There's not many people on, so I guess it wouldn't be too much of a spoiler. Guys, do you want me to show you the Dilophosaurus?
These are some prototypes, so we're not.
Oh, it is a prototype. Yeah, it's not. It's up there. It's okay. It is a prototype.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Someone says yes, yes. Oh, that's new. I like this one.
Quite a few yeses.
Quite a few yeses. I need more yeses, guys. I need more yeses.
Please, that would be awesome.
Okay, alright. Ian Malcolm has convinced me. Alright, here goes. I'm going to get the Dilophosaurus. You guys ready? Do you want to see the back of the box first or the front? Both. Okay, right. Front. Okay. Front it is. There we go. It does have a removable frill. It is rubbery. And look, it says spitting Dilophosaurus. This thing actually squirts water.
You're a bit
I only just shoved it in there. I didn't bother sticking it down properly, but yeah. I think I've got a prototype cast that I can kind of show you. I tried to like make the paint job look like the one in the film, but also make it look a bit like a toy. Yeah, this is a prototype cast. You can see it's more bendy than the Raptors. It does stand. It stands without the frill. If you put the frill on, it will it will fall over, unfortunately. Is there a frill in there?
Maybe.
This is how it comes out. And then needs a lot of cleaning. We've got
finished.
This is a half finished frill. This is a cast. It just needs cleaning up, and this is it cleaned up, as you can see. Yeah, a bit. It's not perfectly cleaned up, but yeah, it's all rubbery, and it slots right there. And this is Dilophosaurus, but I have inserted a pipette inside. Whenever I cast one, I stick a pipette inside. As you can see right there in the middle of the mouth, there's a hole. And if you squeeze it, you can squeeze it. It's rubbery. It's hollow inside. You put it in water, squeeze it, and then it'll... Yeah, this is the pipette that is inside of it. So it's like that. And like that. Pretty much. Yeah, this thing, obviously, when you squeeze it, it sucks up water. And then you can squeeze it out again. It's pretty simple mechanic. It's a bit tricky to cast it inside the rubber, but I'll explain that in a separate video later on.
Demonstrate.
You want me to demonstrate? I can demonstrate. I'm gonna have to move these things out of the way though. Can you grab me a bowl with water, please? All right, my beautiful assistant is grabbing a bowl of water for you, so we can demonstrate quickly. Then don't worry, I'll continue with these stickers. Oh. A cup? Alright, a fun dinosaur plate. Is this the Gaming Beaver assistant? Unfortunately, my assistant isn't as beautiful. I'm just kidding. My assistant is a lot nicer. It's a lot prettier. I mean, Beaver's assistant is gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. I mean, I would, but it... There we go. We've got some water. This is a nice dinosaur plate that I got for Sora. All right, let's try and test this out. It's probably not going to work very well because it's not a very deep. There we go. All right, let's see if this works. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, it works. Works really well. Ooh. Okay, better not. There we go. Make a mess. Let's wait till that dries a bit. But yeah, it works. It works really well. Yeah, so this is it. Oh, yes. Let's see her next to a figure, just for scale reference. And I think that's pretty accurate for the film. What do you guys say? What do you guys think? I wish I had a Nedry figure. But apparently there's one coming out soon from Mattel, which is nice. What do you guys think about the scale? Obviously, I couldn't make it too small because the mechanic wouldn't have worked. And couldn't make it too big because otherwise it would be out of scale. Mattel's one is probably about as high as about as tall as a human figure. Mine's a bit smaller, bit more akin to what we see in the film. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Let's move on to the sticker album. This is still not dry. Let me grab some paper. Always got this stuff handy for painting. can see some arm reveal right there. Yeah, so that's the Dilophosaurus. I hope you like it, and it will come out soon at some point. Or soon, I don't know about soon, but it will come out at some point. There we go. Sticker time. Right, so we've got 45. Oh, are there any more questions?
Just lots of people saying they liked it. Joking about Beaver's assistant.
Oh, sad fact. Today is Irfan Khan's birthday. So, rest in peace and happy birthday. Such a sad, sad thing to happen. Anyway, yeah, any other questions?
Will you get the app and scan some stickers?
Will I get the app and scan these stickers? I can't because I'm recording with my phone. So, sorry, that's not gonna happen. Oh, come on, I want to finish this.
Do you like raptors?
Do I like raptors? No, I hate them. They're awful. No, I'm kidding. I love them. I love raptors.
You can see how many raptors we have around the house.
Oh, wait, I forgot one. 200.
We did two. Oh, no, we didn't.
Oh, look. Yeah, this is 200. It's not... This is the real 200. You naughty people. There we go.
What Mattel figure do you want badly?
Oh my gosh. Right. Guys, I'm going to be real. I'm pretty upset with Mattel because their distribution is awful. We barely get anything in the UK. We have not ever gotten any human figures from the Jurassic World Legacy collection. None. I always have to have them imported from America, and that's expensive. And that is so annoying. But right now, I would like to get my hands on a Tarbosaurus. But most of all, I'd like to get my hands on the Albertosaurus. It never showed up here in the UK. Tarbosaurus did, but the Albertosaurus never showed up here in the UK, and I really want it. So that's my answer.
Are you going to make a Carno Rubosaur and a Ceratosaur Rubosaur?
I sculpted a Ceratosaur, but it's not a rubber one. But I would love to make a Carnotaurus Rubosaur.
Would you make a Ceratosaurus Rubosaur?
Ceratosaurus Rubosaur, maybe. If I could find someone that would mold my figure for me, then yeah. Because I don't really like molding much, and I find it stressful at the moment. But maybe if I get some help in the future, I might do that.
Or if I've graduated.
Or if Sora graduates, which that is all up in the air, of course, because of COVID. Her university situation's a bit all over the place, understandably. So yeah, once she gets her degree, then maybe she'll be able to help me. But I don't want to get in the way of her future, of her dreams.
You're my future.
Oh. Oh, I've gone ahead. You distracting me.
My job.
Oh yeah. It's a nice distraction. 128. Oh, look, it's a bunker where Claire and Franklin get trapped in. Where the baryonic. Baryonic? The baryonic, guys. Someone do fan art of baryonic. Where the baryonyx dies. Let's face it, that baryonyx is dead. 151. Oh my gosh, we're getting there. Oh, this has got a sound effect. This, oh man, I wish I could show you right now. Maybe I can set it up on my other phone, because I've got my old phone still somewhere. Maybe I can do that.
Do it on another stream, maybe.
Yeah, on another stream, obviously not today.
Have you and Beaver met? Have you met his assistant?
I did find the assistant on Tinder. I swiped in whichever direction, and she didn't swipe back. So yeah, I didn't really meet her. But Beaver, he lives in the UK. He lives where Sora's from. They actually live quite close. But unfortunately, no, I've never met him. I'd love to. But he's quite hard to reach in general. Because he is a bit of a celebrity now, isn't he? Yeah, oh, and he's busy, of course. Obviously, I don't take it personally. I completely understand that. I'd love to be friends with him. So, yeah, Beaver. Let's be friends. This has got another sound one. Yeah, guys, if you're fans of Beaver, comment in his videos. Tell him that we should be friends, yeah? Oh god. Oh no, I don't know if that's a good
Don't spam him.
Yeah, no, don't spam him. Don't spam him. Oh, we've got a good few stickers in.
They're telling you you can get a Dennis Nedry toy on Amazon and eBay.
No, I can't get Dennis Nedry on eBay. Well, not the 3 3/4 inch one. I can get, sorry, Amazon, not eBay. I can't get a 3 3/4 inch this scale Dennis Nedry anywhere. I can get a Amber Collection Dennis Nedry on Amazon, but it's expensive. Everything on Amazon here in the UK is stupidly expensive. Like, you know, Bumpy the Attack Pack, figure. What's that? It's like $9.99 in dollars in the US. You know how much it costs here on Amazon? Last time I checked, it was £36, which is, I don't know, like $40, $50. That's insane. So yeah, I don't want to buy from Amazon because it's too expensive. Oh, we've got a 200. I know we've got this one. Oh, we've got a Mosasaurus. We've got a Mosasaurus. 29. Oh, it's beautiful.
What's your thoughts on the mini action dinos if you have them?
The mini action dinos, which ones are those?
No idea.
Do you mean the small, what they're called? The minifigures? If you mean the minifigures, I don't really collect them. I do have a few, but I'm not really a big, I like the big proper ones. But what other small figures are there's the Snap Squads. I love those. I want to get them all.
I think you meant the minifigures.
Yeah, but if you meant the minifigures, then yeah, no, I don't really. I know Sora wants to get them because she wants to make cool little dioramas with them. Yeah, she does have a few.
Are you friends with
Kayakosaurus.
Yeah.
We messaged once, and we've kind of want to do a collab or a video together. We don't really talk much. I'm guessing because we're both really busy. But yeah, his stuff is really cool. I guess we do pretty similar stuff, to be honest. We both sculpt dinosaurs, but I guess he doesn't do sticker albums, does he? But yeah, he's a very talented person, and I'd love to work something out, a little project or something with him. It'd be really cool.
Do you accept fan art?
Do I accept fan art? I love fan art. But on Instagram. I cannot give you my address because I'm renting this place. If I would ever move out, then this address would still be, out there, and people might still be sending stuff. And the next owners of this place will keep getting fan art. And I want it, so for now it's just going to be on Instagram. You just upload it on Instagram and tag me in it. Tag me in it and put the hashtag Marco Makes Dinos, and I'll definitely see it, and I'll love it, and I'll share it. I love fan art.
Are you friends with Clayton?
I am friends with Clayton. Clayton, as I said earlier, he's a lovely, lovely human being. We went to watch Fallen Kingdom together in London. I went with Clayton and Alistair from Dangerville. If you don't know Dangerville, you should go subscribe to their channel. Dangerville is formed... Oh, look at this. Do you know what this is? This is the last piece of our Indoraptor. Look at that. Oh, this is satisfying. Oh, this is so satisfying. But yeah, I am friends with Clayton. I made him a rubber Velociraptor, actually. He commissioned that a while back, and you can see it in one of his videos. He said he wants to make a whole video about Velociraptor and feature the figure there as well. But obviously, I don't know. He's got other things in mind at the moment, and obviously with the virus going on, I don't expect anyone to really, it's a stressful moment, and I don't want anyone to feel like they're obliged to do anything. If that makes sense.
Couple more questions. Someone asked if there was a rematch between Spino and Rexy, who would you think would win?
Okay. A rematch between Spino. Are we talking about the same exact Spino?
It says the InGen Spino.
Okay. Oh, man, we're getting so many of these. No, actually, no, we're getting a lot of Pteranodons. We've got all of these. Let me just double check. Who would win? I hope they don't do a rematch between a T-Rex and a Spinosaurus, because that would just be... It would be too obvious that the T-Rex going to win, and it would just be done because of the backlash. I don't think it needs to be addressed. Where am I going? 27. But, man, I think the T-Rex would win this T-Rex, because this Rex is big. This is bigger than the real T-Rex. Much bigger. It's got more experience, as I said earlier, with the Dilophosaurus question. 27. Yeah, 27, we got that one. Yeah, we've got all of these. Still love that one. So yeah, that is the answer for that question. This is the last sticker pack that we've got. Wow. Did we actually do 20 of them today? That's crazy. Last one.
The guy who wants to make you that 3D printed dinosaur, do you prefer a statue-like model or a toy-like one?
First of all, that's very nice of you. Appreciate it. I don't know. I like both. Surprise me. We have another Indominus Rex. I will be oh yes. Oh no. We've got oh man, I think we've got all of these too. We've got that one. We've got the Triceratops, which I'm just going to double check. Yep. We've got this one. And this one. 158. Let's just double check. 158. 158. We've got that one. Okay, so all of these in this last pack are doubles. Did I answer the question?
Well, that's not a question, so...
Okay.
Someone asked if you can show one of your rubber raptors. Someone asked, what creatures would you like to see in Dominion except the giga? Like, not including the giga.
Okay. Well, this is a rubber raptor. This is the Series 2 rubber raptor. Hope that counts. I did show the Series 3, the upcoming one, earlier. And then what was the other question?
What creature would you like to see in Dominion excluding the giga?
Okay, excluding the giga, I would love to see a feathered dinosaur. A feathered raptor. A feathered... just one with feathers. You know, they could easily put that in the film, like... rivals of Doctor Wu, maybe from Biosyn or Manticore or whatever, decides to make a more scientifically accurate dinosaur and breeds one, clones one with feathers. That would be cool. Yeah.
Do you collect Jurassic Park props?
Do I collect Jurassic Park props? I don't, because they're too expensive.
You don't have space.
I don't have space. And they're too expensive. And I just, you know, if I really want a prop, I just make it myself, because it is my job, after all. But, having said that, I found the Raptor Resonating Chamber 3D print that my friend gave me, which I will feature in a video in the future. I'll be cleaning it up and painting it and stuff. And no, it doesn't work. How can a 3D printed invented thing actually make a raptor sound? This doesn't work, guys. I'm just gonna demonstrate. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, I've had so many people ask me if this actually works, including a paleontologist, which is really funny. But that was, yeah, no harm done. It's funny.
Do you like Godzilla and King Kong?
Do I like Godzilla and King Kong? I loved these are all the doubles, by the way. I loved the 1998 Godzilla because I grew up with it. I know it's not Godzilla, really. It's just a monster, really. Some people call it Zilla. And I really, really loved the Peter Jackson King Kong. Kong, the Eighth Wonder of the World film. Because I grew up with that too. I got a Vastatosaurus Rex toy when I was little. It wasn't the one that would eat figures. It was the one that... It was the one that had a button on the back, and all the limbs and joints and head and stuff were connected by a string. And if you hit that button, all the strings would come loose, and it would kind of look like it's a rag doll, like a like it would just flop down as if it was dead. So that was cool. Yeah, I just really like, and that memory. I have a very fond memory of that in particular, and that was probably my most favorite Christmas I've ever had, because I got that one for Christmas, that toy, and it was the most magical sort of feeling Christmas feeling I've ever had.
Would you like to see a feathered Utyrannus?
A feathered Utyrannus? Yeah, I'd love to see a feathered Utyrannus. Yes, I would. Look at these. These are all the doubles we got today. All the duplicates. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Are there any other questions?
If we're talking about Godzilla vs. Kong, who do you think would win?
I think Godzilla would win, but it depends. Like,
I think Godzilla has atomic breath.
yeah, Godzilla has atomic breath. It's massive. Kong isn't as big, but I don't know if they're making him bigger or anything in the next film. I have no idea. I have no clue. Yeah, I don't really look at the new ones. I'm just so engrossed in Jurassic that I don't really like. Well, I don't really follow the new Godzilla films.
Any thoughts on the Legacy Collection Brachiosaurus?
Any thoughts on the Legacy Collection Brachiosaurus? I do have some thoughts. I have it. It's upstairs, and it's eating a fake plant. It's a very, very nice figure. It's beautiful. There are a couple of things I would change. Like, I would make the neck detachable again, just for storage, storage wise. You can't take it apart anymore once you put it together. And the neck articulation, I think, is a bit weird. Like, if you put the head down as if it's drinking, it's got a like a massive hump, like a hunchback. Is that what you said? Oh, like a camel. So yeah, I mean, they could kind of lost an opportunity there with making the neck a separate piece that can be detached and made of rubber, like the Mosasaurus. Because you wouldn't need to add articulation in the neck and make it look like it's got a hump when it could be made of rubber and it could just bend like that,
What Kenatoid do you wish Mattel had remade?
Oh, this. Oh, I'd like Mattel. No, actually, no, not anymore, because I'd be out of business. Out of a job. Mean extinct. But yeah, no. I would have loved if Mattel would make something like this. Yeah. Yeah. A movie accurate sculpt that looks realistic. It's rubbery. It's got cool features and articulation. That's all I want. That's all everyone wants now, I think. But again, if Mattel does that, then I wouldn't be able to make my rubber saws anymore, which would be a bit sad. I guess they would still look a bit different. I would probably evolve and do something else myself. We'll see. Any other questions?
Do the rubber saws have scan codes?
The rubber saws don't have scan codes because I'm not an app developer. But I did make that. It's a sort of a little Easter egg, or more like a callback, no, a reference to the Mattel scan code. But I designed my own sort of little rubber saws logo to go under there, as well as my Marco Makes logo right there. Yeah.
Can you make it raw?
Can I make it raw? Not this one. I can't make this one raw because I didn't put a soundbox in this one. I do have the Spinosaurus though, and this one roars. It's a bit quiet though. That is one of the things I need to fix, is that my sound boxes are usually quite a bit too quiet. So I'll have to look into that.
Will you make a figure with knees and elbows?
And head and shoulders and knees and toes? Yeah, I think I will. One step at a time.
Need to figure out how to make the
Yeah, I made this because I wanted it to be like the Kenner ones. But then if I do want to make a more posable one, I think I'll probably make one in the future. That's probably what I would make if Mattel actually makes rubber figures. I'd probably move on to actual posable ones instead. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
What do you think about Super Sculpey?
Super Sculpey's cool. It is a polymer clay. Sora's actually using the regular Sculpey to make her own little projects, and it's great. It works really well. I kind of, yeah, she made this out of it, and it's adorable. And you should follow her on Instagram if you want to see more of this stuff. Look at that glass eye there. Yeah, her Instagram is Sora's Art. Soras.art. It's SORAS.art. Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool because it blends really well. It's got a natural skin tone as well, which is really nice. And it's very easy to sculpt. But I prefer Milliput because I don't want to have to wait for the oven to, heat up, and it uses up electricity. And I just like Milliput because I make one piece and it cures while I'm working on it. And once I'm happy with it, it's pretty much set. So I can just move on to the next bit, and it feels hard and solid. And I think it's a bit tougher. It's stronger. Milliput is stronger than Sculpey. So yeah, that's a plus. It's a bit harder to sculpt, but it's still easy to sculpt in my opinion, and I just prefer Milliput. Yeah.
When did the sticker album come out?
The sticker album came out in October. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember where I saw it. It might be on the little leaflet.
Oh, the leaflet's gone now.
Yeah, can't find the leaflet. Oh no, there it is. Let's see if was it on this? Probably not. Oh yeah, there we go. On your order from the 29th of October, basically November then, until the 31st of May. So yeah, they're gonna keep making stickers, and they won't be selling any other stickers from this album in shops from May, I think. So still got a little bit of time to complete it. Other questions?
If you woke up as a velociraptor, what would you do?
I would go out and kill. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I wouldn't. I would. What a weird question. I don't know. What would you do if you were a velociraptor?
Go terrorize local birds and
I would.
squirrels and chase them.
I would probably go to someone that wants to open a dinosaur park and have me and them paying me a lot of money to be to come up to the zoo or whatever, to be I don't know. I really don't know.
Do you have any blue figures?
Oh, I've got lots of blue figures. I haven't made a blue figure. I made the blue head puppet. But I have pretty much all of the Mattel blue figures except for the jumping one. Yeah, that's it. I've got all of them. In fact, my first ever Mattel Jurassic World toy, I got at the. It was during a very stressful day at university. I was sculpting my realistic, scientifically accurate, at the time, Velociraptor. And the molding wasn't going very well, so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna pop into Asda, see if there's a Jurassic toy. There hadn't been any, and there she was. There was the Attack Pack Blue figure, and that was one of the nicest moments ever, because I was in a really bad mood, and then I found that, and it just made me really happy instantly, and I got it, and that was, yeah, I still got it in my bedroom. That's one of the only figures that I keep out of my toy box, just because I really love it so much.
What's your favourite toy line from Mattel out of Fallen Kingdom, Dino Rivals, and Primal Attack?
I think my favorite is the Fallen Kingdom one, just because of how new and different it was from Hasbro, and because of, again, of the kind of memories I've got from it. I was really excited to see what stuff Mattel would come up with, and we were, all us fans were really blown away by what they did. But in terms of actual playability and stuff, I think Primal Attack is probably going to be the best one for now.
Do you have an Amber Collection Blue?
I do. It's the only Amber Collection figure I own. The Amber Collection Blue.
What do you think about the hybrid human dinos from the concept?
Oh, from the John Sayles script.
Yeah.
They are a really cool design. The artist is very talented. Unfortunately, I do not approve of the designs for a Jurassic film. I think I think we can all agree that's a bit too much, a bit too different, a bit too wacky.
It's in Russian. I can't read.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't read Russian.
I'm assuming it's Russian.
Or if it is Russian.
I don't know. The glyphs to me. Acro says, if you'll ever get the chance to send you the 3D printed dino statue, he might add some surprises like you did for Beaver.
Oh, okay. Well, but it's not really a surprise anymore. You told me. So you're going to have to
He
add
might.
more.
He might.
Oh, yeah, he might. Okay. Someone says you have a good teacher. So.
Yeah, because they were asking about the paint job I did on my Rex. And I said you helped.
On your Rex? Which Rex?
On that one, the repaint.
Oh, yeah.
I said you helped me.
Oh, well, I didn't.
No, I mean like you helped me work
I
out
kind
the
of
colours.
she just had questions like can you get it?
Yeah.
We're talking about a Papo Rex that she repainted, and this was her first proper repaint she's ever done, and I think it came out really well. Look at that. It looks just like the one in the film. The paint job's superb. Yeah, she likes to give me more credit than she wants, but I didn't really. I mean, she started with the base color, and then I said, okay, all you need to do is just add this beige underneath the belly, and she did it. I didn't show her how to do it, and then I said, okay, make the top a bit darker, and she made it a bit darker, and that's pretty much it. Then you just continued by her. She just continued by herself. She made all the yellow stripes on, and she did this beautiful wash over the bottom. Or what? Actually, over all of it, which really makes the detail pop. And I don't think I told her to do that. She just did it. Yeah, I think she did a great job, didn't she? Go give her some support. She really needs someone to tell her that she's doing a really good job, because she's good. And I don't want it to come just from me, you know?
Are you gonna get Super Colossal Toro?
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Space.
Yeah, we don't have space.
We have 3 Super Colossals and the Brachiosaur.
We do have 3 Super Colossal T-Rexes,
No.
Oh no, sorry, 2 Super Colossal T-Rexes, a Super Colossal Blue, and the Brachiosaur, and we're pretty much out of space already. But I would love to get a Carnotaurus, a Carnotaurus. Obviously, I don't know yet because I need to see it before I get it, but I'm probably not going to. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to see it first.
That guy was from Russia.
Oh, right. Okay.
Says
Hello.
Sculpt the Indominus Rex, but this time Rubosaur T-Rex size for the next video. So the size of that Rex, but
Okay.
not to sell.
I can't do that for the next video, but I will do that at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. It'd be nice to do an Indoraptor that size as well.
Oh man, I would love to do an Indoraptor. If I do the new head for the figure, which I'm planning to do, then I might make a body for it. So we'll see.
But it can't be sold in Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I can't sell it. Is that all the questions? It's almost 10 o'clock at night here in the UK, so I'm probably going to have to end it soon.
Someone wants to know what they're sculpting their first dinosaur. What would you recommend they start with?
Okay. It depends what dinosaur is it, but if it's a theropod like a T-Rex or a raptor or whatever.
No, I mean like what dinosaur should they start with?
Oh, what dinosaur should you start with? Whichever one you like the most, because you will enjoy it more and you'll have more drive to actually complete it and put more effort into it if you really like the dinosaur that you want to do. Like if you really like a theropod, go for a theropod. If you really like T-Rex, go for T-Rex. If you really like something really difficult, just go for it. I mean, you got to start somewhere, and you might as well just start with something that you really like.
Will you be making the trike?
Yes, I will be making the Triceratops. I have started making a Triceratops that will become a Rubosaur Triceratops. I'm not going to show you. But it is in the works, and that is going to happen at some point. I have quite a few projects I've started. I just need the time and funds to continue. Yeah.
Someone's told me to make a channel on YouTube. Not enough time.
Yeah, well, maybe Sora might make a channel after her degree, after she gets her degree.
Have you ever thought of sculpting your own hybrid idea?
I have had that question a lot. I don't know if you heard. Sora speaks a bit quiet. But I haven't really thought of designing and sculpting my own hybrid dinosaur because I'm not very it might sound a bit weird, but I'm not that creative in the sense that I can't really come up with my own ideas. Brand new ideas. I'm good at sort of taking other ideas and developing them a bit and evolving. I mean, look at this. This is like a Kenner T-Rex, but I changed it and I made it mine. I modified it, I sculpted it myself, changed the sculpt a bit, made it mine, you know? If I was to come up with my own thing, I don't know. I don't think I would do that unless it is an existing dinosaur. Like if I was to like invent my own Rubosaur irritator, I would love to do that. But I don't. It's not a hybrid, and I don't think I would do a hybrid because it's not really my thing.
Do a Rubosaur.
I won't do a Rubosaur because it already exists and it's beautiful, and it's too expensive for me to make.
Do you like the Delta Amber Collection toy?
I do like the Delta Amber Collection toy. It's probably one of the best figures that Mattel has done in terms of paint work. They learnt from their mistake from the first ever Delta they made, which was an attack pack, and it looked awful. It was like vomit color. It was like yellowy and stuff. But yeah, they learned from their mistakes, and it looks beautiful. I love it. I really do. It's gorgeous.
I hate for us to repeat ourselves, but we can't make rubber Indominus Rex or Indoraptor.
Yeah. I can't. I don't know how many times I have to repeat this, but I cannot make and sell an Indominus Rex Robosaur version as well as Indoraptor. Now, I will explain to you again why I can't do that, but I really wish I wouldn't have to explain it in almost every video I make. I can't make an Indominus Rex because Indominus Rex is an invented creature. It is designed and owned by Universal. It's not a creature that existed like T-Rex. Although T-Rex does appear in films and stuff, Tyrannosaurus Rex was an actual animal, and you can't really you can't copyright pandas. You know, if you make a figure of a panda, then yeah. But if let's say a movie company did a mix between a panda and a giraffe and called it something, I can't make a figure of it and sell it because they own that design. It's their right. It belongs to them. So yeah, that's the whole thing. If I do make an Indominus or Indoraptor, I could be sued by Universal, and that is not very nice. I don't want to be sued.
We're not rich enough.
And we're not. We're definitely not rich enough. We're definitely not rich enough for that. Barely pay bills. Just imagine if we had a lawsuit on us too. Oh my gosh.
Someone said make it but don't sell it.
Make it, but well, yeah. Again, I could make it, but then I would lose money because I would spend so much money on making it, on making the sculpt, the molds, and buying the rubber for it, that it just wouldn't be worth it.
It'd be far too expensive.
I mean, I already know I can make one, but it would be far too expensive for me to make unless I have enough Patreons or enough subscribers. Then,
or if YouTube took off,
or if my YouTube took off, you know, I've already got like 41,000 subscribers, which is great. Thanks so much. But you know, it's still, yeah, YouTube doesn't pay much. It is like crazy. Like it's just like a few cents for each video, something like that. Obviously, depends on views and stuff. But yeah, the more people subscribe, the more people support my work and join me, and just watching the videos, and if they decide to go on Patreon as well and support me there too, then yeah, I would love to make an Indominus Rex or an Indoraptor for the channel. I'd love to do that. I really would.
There was a question. Would you ever consider making Robosaur minis?
Robosaur minis.
So that way you could do like Brachiosaurs and
yeah, okay. That's a very nice idea. I have thought of that. In fact, I did talk to Sora about this I don't know, a few weeks ago. I said, oh, you know what I'd like to do? It's like a smaller version of the T-Rex. Like, I don't know, about this long. Probably about the same size as a Papo-Rex. But in this pose, made of rubber, no articulation, so it's loads cheaper to make, loads cheaper to mold, loads cheaper to cast, and it would be loads cheaper for you. So this would be like a premium kind of thing, and then there would be like the cheaper version, which would be the mini T-Rex. You know, I don't know if you guys like that idea. I might do that. You know, still Robosaurs, but imagine quoting the film. Imagine this, fraction of the size, but deadly.
How do you make your sculpt so balanced?
How do I make my sculpt so balanced? This is another question that I get a lot. basically, what you want to do is get your proportions right. Now, the Hasbro's figures and some of Mattel's figures can't stand properly because they don't have long enough tails. Sometimes, like with Mattel, they have short tails, but they have really big feet. And that's to kind of counteract the... Because most of the weight of the animal is in the front, okay? If it's got a long tail, it will balance. It's just, I can guarantee you they'll balance, unless the feet are really deformed. But yeah, this T-Rex doesn't have gigantic feet like Mattel's. It's got normal proportioned feet because it's got a long tail. And that's why it stands. All you need to do is just a flat foot at the bottom and a longer tail, and it'll balance.
Someone asked if you could make a 1-to-1 T-Rex head.
Sure. If I get 2 million subscribers, I will do a 1-to-1 T-Rex head. So there you go. I promise I will make one once I reach 2 million subscribers.
Make a rubber giga.
Wait a minute, I saw Acro say something. Yeah, pro tip, you can put a weight in the tail
if you get desperate.
If you get desperate, yeah, you can do that. Obviously, it really depends on your figure, because this figure right here has got a plastic palate. It's got hard plastic mouth bits, except for the tongue and the teeth, for safety reasons. It's got the hinge, which is metal, which is, it's all quite heavy. It's quite top heavy. But in here, there is a metal bar, and it's aluminium. It's not heavy, but it's heavier than it being hollow, which is why it stands. So yeah, it's not just the case of proportions. It is mostly the case of proportions, but if you get the proportions right, then it means that you need to have the same sort of materials in and the same sort of weight of material throughout the whole thing. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh wait, what was that question? Oh yeah, rubber giga. Yeah, I would love to make a rubber Giganotosaurus. I think I'll wait until the newest design is sort of released, so I can take inspiration from that instead of just making my own one up, unless I decide to. Maybe I change my mind, but yeah.
They're joking about making extra accounts to try and get you to 2 million.
If you want, but that means you're gonna have to like every single video with each account and watch all my videos with each account.
If you had a Lego dinosaur, which one would you get and why?
Okay, I would like, if I wanted a Lego dinosaur, I would like the Fallen Kingdom blue raptor figure, because I really like the teal color it's got, and they never sold it individually, so I really like that figure and I want it. Or next up would probably be the Indoraptor, but its neck looks weird, so I don't know.
Did you see the colossal Lego T-Rex with the GP gate? Do you want it?
Sorry, I just zoned out. Can you repeat the question?
Did you see the colossal Lego T-Rex with the gate? Do you want it? It's also Lego.
I mean, if I had the space and I got it for free, then yeah, of course I would take it. I wouldn't go out and get it now. I hope that answers your question. We need Giganotosaurus, yes.
We have to convince him. Lots of people saying you should have more subs.
Oh, thanks. It's up to you guys. I'm trying my best to do whatever I can. But if you share my videos, if you keep watching, and if you keep liking, then we will get there. We will get to 2 million, and I'll make a life-size T-Rex bust.
Marco is not a simp, he's 100% chat.
What the heck? Who said that?
Acro.
Acro. You're funny, dude.
Will you ever do a rubber Godzilla?
No.
Copyright.
Copyright again.
Godzilla is owned.
Yeah, Godzilla's owned by... Oh gosh. Who's it owned by? It's either Universal or Legendary or Paramount. I have no idea. It's probably Universal.
Oh, they're going nuts because they see the raptor skull in your hand.
Yeah, this is a 1-to-1 life-size raptor skull. Got this on Amazon. It's lovely.
Someone said, could you sell non-painted rubber saws? Would it be cheaper?
It would be fractionally cheaper
The paint's not
because the paint is the least expensive part of the whole thing. So we're talking about like, I don't know, like a couple of pounds off. But I think I would do that, only not often. I know Andy's dinosaur reviews particularly wants an unpainted one because he loves repainting his stuff and he's really good at it. And I said, yeah, you know, I trust him. He's a lovely guy. I want him to be happy. He's my friend. And I thought, yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, of course. But I don't know if I can do that for everyone.
Marco's a dino nerd and he has a girlfriend. Didn't know it was possible.
It is possible, guys. I did it. And she did it too. I mean...
I'm a nerd.
Yeah, she's a nerd too. She loves her... Ninja Turtles. She loves her Pacific Rim. She loves Jurassic. I got lucky, guys. But... And she's beautiful. But, there's people out there. There's so many people in the world. And that's definitely the one for you. It's just a case of being nice and I don't know. There's luck in it as well. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm quite lucky because I actually moved quite a bit. I mean, I changed country, and that already gives you a lot of possibilities. And once you sort of go into, if you follow what your interests are, I went to university and studied, you know, model design and all of that, which is full of nerdy people. And that's where I met my girlfriend. And you've got way more chance to meet someone that you really like wherever you've got interests in.
Yeah, it's
that
like,
makes sense.
People meeting at Comic-Con.
Yeah, it's like people meeting at Comic-Con, exactly. You've got way more chances to meet people you like in places that you both like, you know?
They want you to buy the rights to make Jurassic. But you have to be as rich as Mattel.
Okay, alright guys, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll go to Mattel
With about $3 billion.
with about $3 billion and go, look, I'm sorry, but I think I'm better than you. No, I don't. I don't think I'm better than anyone.
Plus we could never handle.
Plus we could
the
you imagine me. You imagine me by myself making
all the Mattel toys in the world.
how many toys do they make a day?
Too many. More than we could. We could make maybe 2.
209.
Yeah, we couldn't possibly keep up.
Someone said I'm watching this on 2 screens. Oh, that's wonderful. As long as there's 2 different accounts.
Someone says you're the good luck charm because they were watching you while doing a math quiz.
Oh, am I? Good luck. Good luck. You're going to pass it really well.
They did pass it.
Oh, they did pass it.
That's why
Oh my
they give it
gosh.
the good luck charm.
Oh, see? I can... See, that's why you should follow me. That's why you should subscribe. All right, is that all with the questions out
I
there?
haven't
With the
seen any
questions?
more.
Okay. If you guys don't have any other questions, I might end the stream because I'm tired and hungry because I haven't had dinner yet and it's almost 20 past 10 at night. So, our favorite dinosaur at the moment is T-Rex, but it changes every time.
Acro says, as the Universal CEO, I prefer you to make the toy. How do people sculpt dinosaurs with aluminium wire? It's just a wire. It's a skeleton.
Yeah, aluminium wire is just a tool to help you sculpt. So you basically need a skeleton on which to sculpt whatever you want to sculpt. So aluminium wire is great for
a light skeleton.
For a light skeleton, because aluminium is soft and it's light compared to other metals. It's easier to bend into the shape that you want, and it still manages to hold up material enough for you to sculpt on it. You basically start by making the core, and then you just add material on it.
Lots of people saying, bye, good luck. Wait 1 second.
Wait 1 second.
You are free to go hunt for some food. Could you make the Kenneth Demon Carnotaurus? But that would just be a custom paint.
Yeah, the demon... Okay, the Demon Carnotaurus, I would probably make when I make an actual Carnotaurus figure, but instead of making it look like the toy, I would probably just repaint my own version, my own take on it, with the same colors as the Demon Carnotaurus. And yeah, that would be a custom paint job.
Crimson says they started talking to a girl a couple of days ago and she loves Jurassic Park movies. We have a date.
See, there you go. You've got a date.
Let's hope everything goes well.
Yeah, let's hope everything. Right, I've got a suggestion. I don't know what you're doing for your first date, but I suggest you watch a Jurassic Park film on your first date. or second.
What was the first one we watched? Do you remember?
The first one we watched, the first movie I watched with Sora, I went to her place, a university, and we watched Star Trek. What's it called? Not the Wrath of Khan. Into Darkness. Yeah, the latest. What was it?
It wasn't the latest at the time.
No, actually, no. It wasn't.
This was Beyond.
Beyond is the latest. But we watched the second Star Trek from the new reboot, and that was lovely. It was very nice.
Would you make your own vehicles?
I am. Unfortunately, I'm a character designer, a creature designer. I don't really do well with.
That'll be more me than you.
Yeah, I don't really do well with actual man-made.
You're good at organic.
I'm good at animals, organic stuff, people, but not vehicles or buildings. But I would love to. If there is a 3D printer or a model designer that is into Jurassic and wants to make vehicles, I would love to partner to be make a collab and make vehicles for the Robosaurs. That'd be cool. Is that it? Is that all the questions?
No. Someone asked if you would make something from the Ark game. Rex or Spinal, but no.
I focus on Jurassic and maybe sometimes the Isle, but I don't really like making other things. I mean, I might if I was a big enough YouTuber, I'd probably expand, but for now I just focus on the things that I really like, and I really like Jurassic Park.
Why don't you make your own feathered dinosaurs? Because feathers are hard.
I have made my own feathered dinosaur.
Feathers are hard.
Made one for university, and I've made one. I've made a life-size Velociraptor head. On the channel, there's actually a video on it. I sculpted over a safari Velociraptor toy and turned it into a scientifically accurate one with feathers. So there is stuff out there. I did do it. It's just not as popular, and I haven't really done as much as that because it's not that popular. You know, I tend to, you know, I know this stuff works. It because I love it, and people love Jurassic Park, and that's the easiest way for me to get more recognition and views. It sounds really horrible, but you know, I do need views to get money and continue this. So if this works, I'm just carrying on with this, you know. Will you make prey for
The T-Rex.
T-Rex?
Like a dead.
Like a dead Triceratops. Okay. Well, I will make a Triceratops. It will have battle damage. I won't reveal too much, but it will have articulation too, so you can pose it as if it's dead. Like, move the legs back, have it on its side with the dino damage portion on the other, facing outwards, and that looks like a dead Triceratops. That looks like a prey. So that's what's going to happen. I'm not going to design one dead Triceratops and mold it and cast it just for it to be dead all the time.
Someone says like a goat.
Oh, like a goat. Okay, I'd probably either just get a cheap one from a farm toy thing and just shove it in the box or whatever for free. But I don't know if I would. I might sculpt the Jurassic Park goat maybe if I run out of things to do
leg.
with a detachable leg. That's a good idea. It'd be too small though, like.
Yeah, it would be so tiny. Do you plan on doing a Sinoceratops?
Oh, I love Sinoceratops. I would love to do Sinoceratops, yeah.
But it's on a very long list of.
It is, yeah. There is a very long list of things I'd like to make.
And it's not fast.
And it's not fast, but the Sinoceratops is one of them. It's on the list, definitely.
Questions we've kind of answered, but favorite dinosaurs that you can remember and favorite Jurassic movie.
What was that? Sorry.
List your favorite dinosaurs if you can't remember one.
In the Jurassic series.
No, just generally.
Oh, my favorite dinosaurs are Saurophaganax. It's an awesome name, awesome dinosaur. It's basically a bigger Allosaurus. Saurophaganax is awesome. Carnotaurus is very cool. Parasaurolophus is insanely beautiful. Ceratopsids are beautiful too. I just like all dinosaurs. Probably I like all of them, but my least favorite ones would probably be like the smaller heterodontosaurids, like Heterodontosaurus. Like the smaller ones, they were ugly. They were really ugly. If you don't know what I mean, just Google it. It's just a very small kind of bipedal omnivore dinosaur with a little bit of a beak and teeth.
Someone said like a snap-on, snap-off ball joint. I was thinking actually magnets would probably work.
Oh,
better.
magnets would probably work better, yeah. For that scale, yeah.
Would you make a rubber brachiosaur?
No, I can't make a rubber. Again, if I get 2 million subscribers, I'll probably do it on 1 million subscribers. 1 million subscribers, I'll do a rubber brachiosaurus.
It'd be so expensive.
It would be really expensive. but I'll do it for 1 million.
Would you make a compy? I mean, I'm making most of the
What,
compies,
like
but-
Robosaur? If I do a Robosaur compy, it'd be tiny. I'd probably do it though.
What's your favourite Jurassic movie?
Favorite Jurassic movie is Jurassic Park, original. Can't go wrong.
Would you do any of them from Walking with Dinosaurs?
I love Walking with Dinosaurs. I did repaint a toy to make it look like the Dilophosaurus
My phone died.
from Walking with Dinosaurs. No, at the moment I'm focusing on Jurassic, but you know, maybe in the future I will make something from Walking with Dinosaurs. Sorry guys, I'm kind of zoning out. I'm really tired, so I might end it at 1:30.
Kimberly has screenshotted your Dilo prototype. She wants to know if it's okay to share it with someone.
Well, it's on the internet now, so I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't like share it
Don't
everywhere.
spam it. You could send it to a friend or something.
Yeah.
Or you could, you could link the video. Link this the video, so that would support me. That would help me. Yeah.
Do you remember the Compy 1 to 100 special?
I do remember that, and I love it. And there's so many people that actually think that that's a legit video and it's not an April Fool's. Would you guys like to see an April Fool's this year?
Yeah, it's just a text that person was sending the dialogue.
Yeah.
What was the first Jurassic you saw?
I
Probably
don't know. I don't know. I recall. I don't recall.
You
I
were
don't know.
little.
I was really little when I started watching films. I remember my dad coming home with the Jurassic Park 3 DVD. And then subsequently, I think we got the other 2 DVDs. But I don't know. I might have watched Jurassic Park. No, I think my first cinema movie was Spider-Man. The first Spider-Man. And when did that come out? 2001? 2002? 2003? Something like that. Jurassic Park 3 came out in 2001 and I was probably too young to watch it. So, I don't know. I really don't know. Possibly Jurassic Park 3 was my first Jurassic Park dinosaur.
What do you like about Battle at Big Rock?
What? Ooh, that's a good question. What I like about Battle of Big Rock?
I just love it.
I love everything, mostly. That feels like a Jurassic. There is a couple of things I would change. First of all, I'd like to say that the Allosaurus design is actually probably one of the most scientifically accurate designs we got. And I love it. It feels really Jurassic, but I would change a couple of things. One of the things I would change is when the Allosaurus hears the kid crying, it turns its head and then instantly just goes and rams the RV with, is it an RV? The trailer, whatever it is, with its head. I find that very weird. I don't think an animal would actually behave like that. I think it would probably be a bit confused and get closer and kind of investigate and sniff a bit around, and realizing that it is food, then it would attack it and eat it. Just think of the T-Rex escape breakout scene. T-Rex is always lived, in the it's never really seen any humans before, like close up like that. I don't think. It escaped and it was curious. It was probably a bit confused. It was curious, went up to the cars, sniffed them a bit, and it got distracted by the light and all of that. That's why I think the Allosaurus should have instead of ramming its head against the trailer straight away, would have just gone a bit closer and sniffed the place.
And then maybe.
And then attack. And then I would change the size of that Allosaurus, because in the shot where the Allosaurus is roaring towards the end of the short film, it's roaring at the people. It's massive. It's so big. It's bigger than a T-Rex. And Allosaurus was definitely not that big.
Would you ever make a stego?
Oh, I'd love to make a stego.
And for an April Fool's, you could do a T-Rex 1:1 scale, but it's actually a T-Rex scale 1:1.
That's genius. That's genius. Oh, it's kind of spoiled the surprise, probably.
No, we could do something
No,
similar.
I'll think about it. We'll see. That's genius. Who said that?
Kimberly Fitz.
Kimberly, you're a genius. I like you. I said I would end it at 10:30.
I know. Would you do a baby T-Rex?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, that would be an easier little project. I'd probably do that in between big projects.
My name's Daniel. I'm on my mum's account.
Oh, Daniel.
Yeah. Daniel. I'm assuming. Yeah.
Daniel. Yeah, Daniel, you're a genius.
Yeah. Would you consider designing a raptor from Turok?
Oh, Turok. Probably not, but I remember playing Turok with my friend back when I was little in Italy. I've got vague memories of it, and I always wanted to play it on my own PC because it was my friend's game, and I never managed to run it. so that was a bit annoying. But I really did like the design of the raptors, especially on the logo of the Turok series. But no, I don't think I'm going to make one.
Did you ever play Robinson's Journey?
No, I didn't. I didn't play Robinson's Journey. I've never heard of it.
But that's it.
Is that it? I think I'll end it now. It's too much.
We're hungry.
Yeah, we're hungry and we're tired, but I really do appreciate you follow. I mean, 27 people are watching right now. That's pretty good. I mean, how long was this stream? That's probably the longest one I've ever done.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. And I started it by saying, all right, it's going to be a chill one. I'm not going to talk much because I've got a headache and I'm tired. I'm probably going to crash soon.
Yeah, well, some food and
Yeah,
sleep.
go get some rest. Yeah, I will, Acro. So yeah, again, thanks. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will get more stickers at some point. And if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at marco.cavassa. That's CAVASSA. And follow Sora as well, SORAS.art on Instagram. And give her some support because she really needs some support during these difficult times at university, obviously because of the virus and all of that. So yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for joining, and subscribe if you haven't. Pretty sure you have. And bye.
I have that.